The 2026 World Cup isn't just some routine update to the global game. It is a fundamental transformation. Today, we're breaking down how the biggest sporting event on Earth is evolving into this hyper-commercialized, larger-than-life spectacle. If you think you know what the World Cup feels like, well, prepare to have your expectations completely rewritten.
As the saying goes, the biggest football tournament on the planet is coming to America, and nothing will ever be the same again. Bringing this monumental event to North America isn't just a simple change in venue, you know? It's a profound shift in the very DNA of the tournament itself. The sheer scale, the presentation, the absolute ambition of 2026, it's entirely unprecedented, and it really signals a brand new era for international sports.
Moving on to Part 1, a historic three-nation scale as the World Cup expands.
For the very first time ever, history is being made as three nations unite to host the United States, Canada, and Mexico. We've literally never seen a World Cup shared across an entire continent quite like this. The diplomatic cooperation, the travel logistics, and just the massive geographical footprint required to pull this off, it's staggering. It's taking the global game and stretching it across the vast, diverse landscape of North America, creating this massive logistical puzzle that organizers have spent years trying to solve.
And it's not just the landmass that's growing, it's the competition itself. Running from June 11 to July 19, this tournament expands the field to an unprecedented 48 teams. That means a lot more nations are getting their very first shot at glory. It paves the way for thrilling underdog stories, it expands lucrative broadcast rights into brand new international markets, and it guarantees a much wider global audience locked in for over a solid month of non-stop competition.
Which brings us to this staggering number, 104. That is the number of matches we are going to see in 2026. Basically, that means more football than any World Cup in history. When you bump the field up to 48 teams, the math just demands more games. For the fans, this translates into a daily barrage of high-stakes matchups. The sheer volume of action and the athletic endurance required makes it an absolute marathon compared to any previous iteration of the tournament.
Let's look at Part 2. America takes the lead across 11 cities and 11 stadiums. So even with three host nations proudly sharing the banner, the distribution of matches is far from equal. Out of those 104 total matches, a whopping 78 are happening right on American soil. That leaves just 26 matches split evenly between Canada and Mexico. The U.S. is really leveraging its colossal infrastructure, utilizing 11 different cities and 11 unique stadiums to pull this off. So while it's billed as this united North American tournament, the absolute core of the action, and definitely the vast majority of the drama, is going to unfold across the U.S.
Part 3. Stadiums built for spectacle and the Super Bowl-ification of football.
The absolute climax of this whole tournament happens in New Jersey, at MetLife Stadium, sitting right outside the media and financial capital of the world, New York City. With a jaw-dropping capacity of 82,500 fans, just imagine the sheer roar of that crowd when the two best teams in the world finally clash. It is the ultimate stage, purposely designed to maximize revenue and deliver an unforgettable sensory experience for the grandest finale imaginable.
But here is the major cultural pivot, and exactly where that Super Bowl-ification truly takes hold. FIFA has confirmed there will absolutely be a halftime show at the final, and Coldplay is involved. Now, traditional football purists might be a bit shocked by this, but it's a very calculated, deliberate move. Organizers are intentionally merging world-class sports with world-class pop culture to capture an audience that extends way beyond your typical die-hard football fan.
Then we have the true workhorse venue of the entire tournament, Dallas's AT&T Stadium, the iconic home of the Dallas Cowboys. Hosting 9 matches, which is the most of any venue, by the way, it offers guaranteed comfort with a massive retractable roof to defeat that sweltering Texas heat, and features one of the largest high-definition screens in the world. Venues like this aren't just chosen for their capacity, they're picked for their premium luxury suites and corporate hospitality, turning every single game into a highly lucrative entertainment experience.
And pushing that technological envelope even further is Atlanta's Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Also equipped with a retractable roof, its real standout feature is this stunning 360-degree halo video display that wraps the entire inside of the arena. It completely redefines the viewing experience, making sure every single angle offers a spectacular view. These aren't just grassy fields anymore, folks. They are multi-billion-dollar complexes actively shaping how the game is consumed by tens of thousands of people in person.
Moving to Part 4, record-breaking prize money and the financial stakes.
When you expand the tournament and supersize the venues like this, commercial revenue absolutely explodes. That tremendous influx of wealth is directly reflected in the prize pool, which is seeing a monumental 50% increase from the Qatar 2022 tournament. The financial stakes have quite literally never been higher. The commercial broadcast rights, corporate sponsorships, ticketing revenue, it's all surging to unparalleled heights. To put that into perspective, that massive 50% jump translates into a guaranteed $10.5 million for every single team. And that's just for showing up and competing in the group stage. Before a single ball is even kicked, locking in that qualification injects a transformative sum into a national federation. For smaller footballing nations, this isn't just a nice little bonus, it is generational wealth. It's the kind of capital that can fund grassroots development, build state-of-the-art training facilities, and literally elevate a country's football program for an entire decade.
Ultimately, the key takeaway from this explainer is that the era of the traditional World Cup is over. Between the sprawling 48-team roster, the record-breaking 104 matches, the colossal super stadiums complete with pop concert halftimes, and the staggering wealth involved, this is no longer just a football tournament. It's the greatest sporting event ever assembled on the grandest stage in the world. It is, without a doubt, an unstoppable entertainment behemoth.
So will this Super Bowlification ruin the beautiful game, or is it going to elevate it to heights we've never seen? As we look ahead to this marathon, I'd really love to hear from you. Which team has the endurance to navigate this gauntlet and lift the trophy at MetLife Stadium on July 19th? Drop your pick in the comments, share this explainer with every football fan you know so they can get ready for the madness, and tell us who takes it all.